Okay, folks, I told you guys that you guys would be getting a Raw review because now that Money in the Bank time is coming up, we are officially watching the WWE again. So
Yep.
here we go. First things first, Mark Henry, best swerve I have seen in a long time.
I actually thought he was going to retire right there.
Yeah.
And then he dropped John Cena like a bad habit.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of old with the heel of the month routine with seeing fucking somebody lay out John Cena. But that was impressive. And here's the question for not just you, but everybody else.
Go out and buy a Mountain Dew.
Is this Mark Henry's last match?
It's possible. I mean, dude's put in a lot of years, and you gotta imagine he's getting a bit older now, and you gotta think he's slowing down a little bit. Maybe he's thinking about it.
All right, next topic, Del Rio Ziggler. I'm loving it. Loving it.
I'm sorry.
The double turn at Payback with Del Rio turning heel, Ziggler turning face with his never say die attitude. Throwback to 1997.
I will say this. Aren't we kind of overdoing the concussion thing just a little bit? I
Yeah.
mean, you got Triple H has a concussion, now Dolph has a concussion.
Daniel Bryan's
It
hurt
almost
with
kind of
him.
looked like Daniel Bryan would have got a concussion early on in the night.
Yep.
Punk was getting kicked in the head by Del Rio and all of this, and I don't know, you know?
World Concussion Entertainment. Make it happen.
Yeah, right?
Okay, speaking of Bryan, how over is he? He is mega over. Like, I'm talking insane over right now. Daniel Bryan.
Oh, Daniel Bryan. Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked there for a second. Yeah, Daniel Bryan has looked good of late, despite the fact that they pulled that crap ending to the match between him and Randy Orton.
Good fucking
Totally
match. though.
crazy. It's a no disqualification match. Why are we stopping the fight?
Yeah. Unless he's completely incapacitated, which Daniel Bryan got the fuck up.
If he was
Thank you
completely
very much.
unconscious, then fine.
Stop the match.
Stop it for his safety, but he was getting back in there. They were still going at it. Let him go.
Okay, now the last thing we have to talk about, the Big Summer Angle, you guys should have seen his reaction. He was like, Yep. Yep. The Big Summer Angle.
Meatloaf is back.
Yep. Bork Laser, as some of you guys call him, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bork Laser.
He F5'd the shit out of CM Punk, and I don't know about y'all, but he cannot execute the F5 the same way he used to.
He tossed CM Punk like CM Punk was a cruiserweight.
Yep, like he wasn't shit. And the big news before we wrap this shit up, we got a couple more things to talk about. Triple H versus Vince McMahon. That angle is played out. I ain't gonna lie, even 13 years later, I'm like, Triple H and Vince, they're off again. They're still going at it. Kind of done with that.
But you got to realize it's a little bit different this time because now they're both technically executives within the company.
Yeah.
Triple H being the COO and McMahon being the CEO.
Yep. CEO.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you really
so
care?
It's a little bit different than it was then because, now they're both kind of playing the part of actually being the boss. Whereas before, Triple H was just married to the billion-dollar princess, and he was playing off of her power and doing whatever he wanted to do, and Vince decided he was going to stop that until WrestleMania when he
turned on The Rock
for some
for
reason.
no reason, which I still don't get to this day. Okay, and the last big news, the reason why you people go watch Money in the Bank. Go watch it. Because 3 letters. RVD is back.
The whole fucking show.
And I know what a lot of people are going to say. Oh man, how come you guys give the old guys a pass and when they go to TNA, or like you tell them to go away from TNA, or you root for them when they come back to the WWE? I don't do that with all the old guys that they have there.
No, and you know what? Even though RVD went over to TNA, I was still rooting for RVD. I've always been an RVD fan since back in the day when he started in ECW.
Because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand. There are guys that can still go. Rob Van Dam is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And like Paul Heyman said forever ago, he basically said, he was like, you could have maybe 1 or 2 legends in your company, but you can't keep all of them.
True.
TNA, you guys fucked up big time. If I were y'all, I would have kept Rob Van Dam.
I would have to agree with that.
The other legend I would have kept, probably either Sting or Kurt Angle.
Hogan.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I had to say it.
It would have either been Sting or Kurt Angle. One of those 2 guys, or the other one I would have kept.
Are they both gone from there now?
No, they're still there, but
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like in terms of people that you'd have to keep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if Kurt Angle comes back to the WWE, TNA's in trouble. Or if Sting were to. But I don't see Sting doing it. Kurt Angle maybe just to retire,
Yep.
you know. But,
And on
I don't know.
And kind of on a one note before we leave, to the I'm a Chris Benoit guy wearing that shirt at
what
the
the
front
fuck
row
is
of
the matter
Payback.
with you? Huh? Seriously?
That's fucked up, dude. Come on.
Look, there's a reason they don't bring him up. And it's not because the guy didn't do a lot for the business. It's not, because they don't like him. It's because they don't want to publicize what he did.
Yep.
Okay?
Chris Benoit, let me answer this for all the numbnut brain fucks out there, dead brain fucks who don't understand. Chris Benoit will never, ever get a spot in the Hall of Fame.
Ever.
He will never be in the Hall of Fame. Ever.
Yes.
No.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I mean, Chris Benoit will never get a spot in the Hall of Fame. When are you people going to figure that out?
No. And to comment on what you said before about, you give the old guys a pass and all that crap, look, I root for the guys that I know are good.
That can still go.
It has nothing to do with, I root for any wrestler that I know can go and is good.
Yep.
RVD's one of those guys. I rooted for Shawn Michaels right up until the day he retired. I was rooting for him back when he was still a part of the Rockers. RVD, like I said, when he started back in TNA. Bryan Danielson. Now, I didn't know him as well, but I have seen some of his ROH stuff. I would have been rooting for him back then if I had known that. Same with, what's his name, with the Shield, the guy with the blonde and black hair.
Tyler Black,
Tyler
Seth
Black.
Rollins. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Tyler Black, who is Seth Rollins. I've been rooting for him for years, and he's good. And it doesn't matter if they're old. No, I don't think I've ever really rooted for Hulk Hogan. There was a time where maybe I was a Hulkamaniac when I was like 6.
We all were. Let's not lie. Everybody was.
But I was always more of a fan of the Macho Man, to be honest.
Yeah, I was always a
Macho
macho guy
could
over
go.
Hogan. Yep.
Hogan was always stiff as crap. But anyway.
And to wrap this up, welcome back, Christian. It's about damn time.
Yeah.
To the Divas.
The CLB.
Creepy little bastard. Look it up.
Well, yeah, okay.
To the Divas division, it's about fucking time. Finally, you guys grew tits. It's about fucking time. Stephanie's going back to being the bitch. This is awesomeness.
And her, woo.
Yep. And Caitlyn exposed her tatas on Raw inadvertently, but
We had wardrobe malfunction. Boing!
Yep. Overall, people, like I said last night, go out of your way to watch this Raw. Definitely.
It was a good Raw. It really was. And,
Looking forward to the summertime now.
And I'm wondering how Paul Heyman's going to get involved in the Lesnar CM Punk thing.
That we will talk about next week. Anyway, guys, this is Alva Man. I'm DOZ. Peace, and thanks for watching.